We're back, and it's time to talk about ESR.
Pipe it up, pipe it up, pipe it up, pipe it up.
So ESR is one of those brands where I already know that you're typing in the comments some sort of hate-filled, angry thread response like when we did the first episode on XXR. When we talk about XXR, this is gonna be we're testing the waters in terms of what we're gonna talk about with ESR. And the first thing that I wanted to discuss is just where they were founded and what they do. So if you haven't heard of ESR, you're probably living under a rock, but ESR has kind of taken the entry-level wheel world by storm. So just talking about ESR, it's one of those entry-level brands that has a lot of different designs and has become extremely popular in the past couple years. With ESR only being 3.5 years old, the company itself has actually blown up. They've kind of been a little bit of shitting on the other little entry-level guys in terms of wheel brands and stuff like that, which has been pretty interesting to watch. ESR has two different types of wheels. They have their SR line, which is their monoblock line, and then they also just came out with a Rotary Forged line, which is relatively new. So ESR is introducing this wheel line to capture the more competitive auto enthusiasts, but still have a lower price bracket than its competitors. So Rotary Forged is very simple. So the centerpiece is actually still cast, but what makes it Rotary Forged is the actual hoop. They use high heat and high pressure rollers which flow form or rotary form the outer hoop. This results in a stronger aluminum grain structure. So what you essentially have is a cast face wheel with the hoop that has a similar structure and integrity to a forged wheel at less price. This also results in a lighter weight and stronger wheel as a whole. So they only have two wheel models right now that are Rotary Forged, but you're going to see most of the ESR lineup in their SR line. Their SR line is a monoblock cast wheel, so you are going to see an entry-level price point. ESR is an entry-level brand for an automotive enthusiast that wants a good-looking wheel, that doesn't really care so much about weight or overall originality or something like that. That's not a bad thing, but just something to consider when you're picking up a set of ESR wheels. All right, so it's time to talk about the design. We're going to get it out of the way. We're just going to do it because I know that the comments are already flooding in. So in terms of the fake rivets, ESR has shamed the rear wheel. ESR has shamed the rear. Oh my God. ESR has shamed the real wheel family. So if you guys haven't caught on, they actually have two designs that are almost identical to the Volt TE37 and obviously the Workmeister. In addition, all of their or most of their monoblock pieces feature rivets on the inner lip to simulate two-piece wheels. So not a huge fan of rivets, especially if they're not functional. Definitely not agreeing with them there on something like that. But it's one of those things where it seems like everything is a copy of a copy of a copy these days. So it depends on where you fall on the spectrum of real wheels versus fake wheels or replica wheels or whatever you want to call it. ESR has some original designs and some of them aren't. The reason a lot of people pick up ESR is because of their price point. Wouldn't necessarily call that a superior competitive advantage to somebody else, but that's a lot of reasons as to why they do it. They actually have some pretty good looking wheels. You can pick up a set actually for around $640 depending on the size, but just so you know, an 18 by 10.5 probably is going to weigh around 29 pounds, so they are a little bit of a heavier wheel. Depending on the purpose, if you're looking for autocross, we probably would recommend something along those lines. If you're just looking to take it to car shows and stuff like that or have a nice set of wheels on your daily driver, perfect. But with that being said, the reason that there's not a whole lot of information is because they're relatively new and they really don't have anything on their website. But ESR is definitely a great lineup. There's a reason that they're so popular. There's a reason that they've really been all over the place. If you absolutely hate ESR, which we're probably gonna see, drop a comment below explaining why. If you do have good experiences, please drop a comment. If you're interested in loading your car into the gallery like we did with our work wheel video, we'll drop a link right now here for you. It's absolutely awesome. You can check out Fitment on thousands of vehicles. If you're looking to get set up on a set of ESRs, yes, we have ESRs. No, this isn't sponsored. But if you're looking to pick up a set, you have questions, let us know in the comments below. Share, like, comment, all that fun stuff. I'm Alex. Please don't hate my stupid face after this video. We'll see you later. Peace.